Hello, Gundam fans. It is Speedball Harlow, and today for you guys, I have for you from Gundam Witch of Mercury, the Figure-rise Standard Miorine Rembran, and I apologize in advance for any mistranslations or pronunciations. But yes, we are looking today at Miss Myrene from G-Witch, and this was a nice build, guys. I definitely enjoyed it. And it's nice to see more character-based models than just simply mecha-based models. Not saying I'm against the mechas. Yeah, I enjoy a good character model every once in a while. And this one wasn't bad, just like I experienced with Miss Soletta's model, guys. This was a good build. I definitely like the color separation. I like the details. I mean, it's really nice. And it's fun how the uniforms are very similar to one another. And hopefully we'll see more characters. Because, yes, if you weren't aware of this already, we are supposed to be getting a Miss Choo Choo very soon. And everyone was totally flipping out when that was announced, guys. And so was I. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a whole G-Witch cast set of figures kits. What do you guys think? Would you like that? So yes, but as you guys can see, I have Miss Myrene on her personal stand that these kits have come with, and of course, I had to display her with little Haro. Why not, right? Every Gundam girl has a Haro. But yes, we are checking that out, and it holds her pretty well. I do like it. It definitely works, and it actually looks really nice for a stand. It's just a very simple but very sturdy stand. It holds up pretty well. But yes, we are looking at her now. And as you guys can see, let's bring her up closer so you guys can see. The facial detailing is really nice, especially when you add the water slide eyes on. And of course, there's the, well, separate tongue you get in some of the parts. But it looks nice when painted up and added on. It looks nice. And then the details on the actual uniforms themselves look really nice, and just adding the little sticker right there. So if you're worried about having to do like a lot of painting and stuff, no worries, not much you have to worry about. Just some minor details like inside the sleeve is one. Same with Miss Soletta's. But it looks nice when painted up, guys. I do like that. And as for articulation, it's about the same, guys. That's the one benefit, is that if you've built Miss Soletta's model, you'll pretty much have an idea general for this one as well, for Miss Marine's. It's about the same. You can go all the way around up that far, and of course with the bend around that far. And the hands have that swivel joint peg, so you can go like that, especially if you want to wave hi to someone. That's a pretty cool game, a trick. In the upper torso, you can do that, that, and then the bottom is like this. So it's pretty good. And the hair, of course, gotta have hair articulation, right, guys? And I can do that, that. Hopefully I didn't break her neck. And you can go so far around with the ball jointed head. Oh god, she's not possessed. Now, the only thing I noticed with Miss Marine's neck joints, ball joints specifically, for some reason, I don't know, it seems to be okay now, but for some reason when I was building it like that, yeah, it just, mine would come off really easy because Miss Soletta didn't have that problem with my model. I don't know, maybe it's just my copy here, it could be that. But yeah, I just forgot to mention that in case yours is a little loose too. As for legs, you can go up that far, back that far, bend this far, heel. You can break an ankle, and of course you can go tippy toes on a nice heel. It's not too often I see heel-based footwear for model kits, so it's interesting to see them on this. Because Miss Soletta didn't actually have heels for feet wear, so that was interesting. Now, what accessories do you get with her? Well, really quick, let's get her stand. You, of course, get separate face parts, just like Miss Soletta. You get the Miss Myrene's, uh, well, I guess you would say standard face, body face, however you'd prefer, guys. And this one's the pre-painted one that you get automatically in the build, so you don't have to do anything with pretty much. You also get an optional shock expression face. I wonder what you would possibly use this face for. You also get, of course, hand parts, as you can see right here, outside of the waving hands, which I do like. You get closed fist hands, a set of them, and of course you get holding hands, so you can actually have her carrying stuff. That's pretty cool. Now, what would she be carrying, you might be wondering? You're probably all going to say a beam saber, a bazooka, or heck, how about a mega particle cannon, right? No. You get a, a gardening tool shovel and a watering can. This would scare away any mobile suit enemy, guys. Always remember that. Forget the weapons. Go gardening tools. That scares the crap out of them. But no, but seriously, guys, yeah, she comes with these fun little accessories to, of course, represent her her favorite pastime in the anime, guys, if you know what I mean. Okay. And lastly, for accessories, now this is it's a funny one, I guess, so to speak, or it's just an odd one in my opinion, but it's just something I definitely don't see often, and that is socks. You get a pair of additional feet that you can swap with, which are just socked feet, literally. When you attach to the other part of the body, they just now look like full socks, full leggings, I should say. Sorry, but yeah, and just like the current feet, they go up back and forth, twist and so forth. So yeah, that's an interesting one. Very interesting. And yeah, that's about it for that. Size comparisons, of course. And of course, being that we are talking about Miss Marion, we have to compare and show her off with Miss Saletta. You got to. And of course, as you can see, Miss Saletta is very happy. Can you all guess why? But yes, they're about the same height, minus of course fun hair pieces. And I do love how they work great together, guys. And of course, if you know the anime, you obviously know why. So yeah, I do love having these two together, and of course I will display them together. It just fits right. It feels right. Now, of course, if you are curious, how does she and Miss Solita compare to other Gundam-based, or just simply put, other Gundam Girl characters for models? Well, luckily for you guys, since it was a recent build and a recent review, I have you Miss Command Fumina, so you guys can see her compare together. And well, let's see how much Gundam Girl technology has changed between the years of when the build series started the line to the current stuff. So yeah, as you can see, guys, Miss Myrene and Miss Soletta's proportions are definitely like spot on for accuracy to the series, guys. Details and all that, and the proportions to the bodies look just accurate, perfect. But when you look over to Miss Fumina, I mean, if you don't know, guys, there's a lot of jokes about the Fumina series of kits. Let's just put it that way. But yes, you could definitely see the differences proportion-wise. So there's that. And if you want to, of course, see more that I do, of course, as mentioned, I have a review on Miss Fumina here. And lastly, we gotta, of course, show Miss Myrene with the Aerial Gundam. You gotta. And like I said, as I mentioned, these two look great together. And of course, with the aerial Gundam, will even look better. And as for, like I said, standard, size-wise, of course, if those who don't know, I have done a little modification to the HG here with some added parts, which you can watch if you want. But as you can see, the height-wise, it's not too much difference. And details and such, and just having them all together just looks nice. It looks very anime accurate, so to speak. I do like that. And yeah, that's really about it. Do I recommend Miss Myrene? I would definitely recommend for good reasons. I mean, if you happen to be a fan of Mecha Museum, Armor Girl, or just Gundam Girl based kits, she's definitely a fun one to have because she's not, it's not one of the build series kits, and it's an actual Gundam series girl. So that's interesting to see, and hopefully we'll start seeing more of because, there's a lot of characters from the Gundam franchise, that I think would be cool as a model kit. I won't lie, and not just in the build series. I'm talking about just like any of the Gundam series. I mean, we did get Miss Lacus from Seed, so there is a few number, and I know a lot of fans would love to get sorry, a Haman Karn from Zeta. So just saying. But yes, if you are gonna get Myrene or Miss Soletta, I definitely would recommend you get them both in a sense because they just look nice together. And the cool part is that if you weren't already aware of this, we already have a secondary P Band-Aid release for Miss Soletta in the green uniform. But here's a good question you might ask yourself or ask in general. Can you swap uniforms between the retail kits? Um, yes and no. I say that because of an important reason. Yes, you can technically swap most of the uniforms between each other with no problems up till the legs. Yeah, those are the only areas you're gonna have a little trouble with because, as you can see, Miss Saletta has more short pants, so to speak, and well, Miss Saletta has more short pants. So the legs for the thighs and such don't match up right. So, and trust me, I did try just for curiosity, but no, sadly they do not. You can't fully swap. You can swap the upper torso sections with no problems because, as I mentioned with Miss Soletta's, the builds are very close to like 30-minute sister stuff and such. Because I've seen a lot of people customize the G Witch Kick girls with a lot of 30-minute sister stuff. So if you happen to be a fan of those kits as well, you got two characters you can have fun modifying, customizing, or just having a ball of fun with. So yes, in general, guys, I do recommend her. I am very curious to see if Bandai will do any G-base, China exclusive, or just P Bandai variants with Miss Myrene, since we did get a Soletta. It'll be interesting. I mean, I'll put it this way. If you guys had to pick a variant to Miss Marine, which one would it be? And please share it down in the comments below. So yeah, that is it for today, guys. I thank you all for coming. I hope you're all enjoying your hobby. And of course, I hope you all have a good day.